Hello everyone, welcome back. So Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 episode 12 breakdown, the perfect finale. Alright, let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 episode 12 Sendai Colony. And honestly, the episode goes all out. This isn't just a finale, it's Mafa flexing at full power. Longer runtime, insane animation, and a level of chaos that somehow still feels controlled. Even if season 3 has been a bit messy narratively, this episode proves why Jujutsu Kaisen is still at the top of modern anime. So instead of sticking with Yuji and Megumi, the story shifts to the Sendai colony and things gets way more intense. We finally see Yuta in action. Now Yuta has always been a bit hard to connect with, especially if you have only seen him in Jujutsu Kaisen 0 or heard about him in passing. We are told he is insanely powerful, but this episode is where you actually feel it, and it doesn't take too long. Within minutes, Yuta takes down Kurohoshi in one of the most unexpected, borderline disturbing ways possible, using his reverse curse technique in a way you definitely don't see coming. It's shocking, creative, and honestly kind of genius. That moment alone set the tone. The fight is going to be unpredictable. Visually, the episode is stunning. There is this constant contrast, bright blue skies clashing with blood, poison, and destruction. It creates this airy, almost sick atmosphere, like the world itself is breaking apart. And then come the real standouts, Takako Uro and Ryu Ishigori. Uro especially steals the show. Her ability to manipulate the sky isn't just cool, it completely changes how fight works. The battlefield literally bends around her. She uses the sky as both a weapon and a defense, making every change feel dynamic and unpredictable. Plus, her design, super striking, pink hair, warped space visuals, it all adds to this surreal vibe. But what really elevates her character is her motivation. When Yuta questions why is she even fighting, her response hits hard. She's someone who never got to live freely in her past life, and now she's demanding meaning, identity, and purpose. It's not just a fight anymore, it's personal. And that emotional tension explodes once Yuta fully unleashes his power with Rika. At that point, the entire battle shifts. With his cursed energy, copy ability, and techniques like curse speech, Yuta becomes an absolute force of nature. He's fighting Yuro, who bends reality, and Ishigori, who lives for battle and still manages to dominate. Then we get what could have been one of the wildest moments in the series, a three-way domain expansion, and just when it's about to peak, it's get interrupted. Classic Jujutsu Kaisen. Still, the energy in that scene is insane. Even without the full payoff, it feels massive. In the end, Yuta wins. But what make it interesting isn't just his strength; it's his choice. He heals Yuro and Ishigori. That what really defines him. Unlike Yuji or Megumi, Yuta finds a balance. He's powerful, but he's also compassionate. He doesn't enjoy fighting. He just do what needs to be done, and that kindness becomes even more important when you remember his goal, taking on Kenjoku himself, so Gojo doesn't have to suffer again. That's heavy. By the end of the episode, you can clearly see the contrast between Gojo's student. Yuji wins through empathy, Megumi wins through sacrifice, Yuta wins through control and compassion, and all of them are walking very different paths towards the same goal. The episode closes on an uneasy note with hints of what's coming next and a warning that things are only going to get worse. But as a finale, Sendai Colony absolutely delivers. It's bold, chaotic, visually insane, and packed with meaning. A perfect end to a season that constantly tries to raise bar and somehow actually did. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.